Hey, welcome to the Live Well cooking class. We're going to try something different now. I've got two of the dietitians here from the Live Well Center here at St. George. I'm CHRISTIE Benton, and this is?
I'm Lucy Sorenson.
And today we're going to show you a little bit about a quick power bowl. One of the questions that always comes up with cooking is, do you have something fast? And can we also make it healthy? In other words, I don't want to nuke some macaroni and cheese. I want something that's going to be healthy for us. So today, we're going to show you a couple of things as far as healthy, quick bowls. You can see we've got some ingredients here today. We're going to assemble a very quick bowl. Want you to be thinking about one of the things we always talk about is cooking ahead, having ingredients ready to go. This is stuff that you would already have. You may have had chicken on Sunday. You may have had the brown rice and quinoa also on Sunday. And of course, your refrigerator is always stocked with lots of fruits and vegetables ready to go. Ready, clean, not necessarily chopped, but right there for you. So we're going to assemble the Greek power bowl today, but we're going to show you the quick thing. Instead of doing that store-bought dressing, I know a lot of people love certain dressings with everything from pizza to French fries to even on a salad. We're going to make a nice lightweight dressing to enhance the flavors of this Greek power bowl. So Lucy today is going to show us how to make a nice light vinaigrette dressing.
So this is something you can do with many salads, and you just change up the ingredients a little bit, but your base is always going to be an oil of some kind. Today we have olive oil. So we'll be doing the olive oil, and then we also are going to have red wine vinegar. So you always want to have your oil and your vinegar, and then most recipes will have some type of spices. So today we have some oregano that we're using, and then we also have some fresh lemon juice. Half of the lemon that we squeezed, and then you just whisk it up.
So this will have a little tang to it, kind of a little bite to it because of the acidic ingredients that we've used.
And if you want, as CHRISTIE said, always having things ready to go, you could double or triple this if you wanted to have this for some other salads and just stick it in your fridge.
And it looks really good, and it whipped right together. So we can add any herbs you want to this. The nice thing about the vinaigrette dressings is it's your choice. If you have a favorite herb that you like in it, add it. Now, a lot of folks are using the different oils these days. We've gone from, in this case, classic olive oil, but you can use the avocado oil. I'm seeing a lot of folks using that these days. If you want to go back in time, you could use the classic vegetable oils, the sunflower oil, the safflower oil. But I think what you're going to find is these flavored oils, these newer oils that we're using these days, the avocado, the olive oil, you're going to get that flavor coming through. And of course, even within the olive oil world, you can go from mild to a very strong olive oil. So again, that's going to depend on your likings. So again today, coming on back to what we've got here, we've got ingredients that we had on hand. We're going to be using a chicken. We've actually picked up the oregano flavor that's in the dressing. It was actually used on the chicken. This could easily be a leftover fish. Perhaps you did a salmon dish over the weekend. This would easily go into that. If you did not have, in this case we used a brown rice quinoa mix, you could easily do one of the cool grains that are out there like the farro, or even just a plain brown rice. We're moving towards something to give this the power, the fiber, and our quinoa is going to be the base of this power bowl today. So we're just going to take a little bit of this all ready to go chilled quinoa and get it right in the bowl. And by the way, this would make a great lunch. You always wander through that kitchen going, oh my gosh, what do I want for lunch? I do not want to make another sandwich. This goes together so very quickly. So again, we've got the base in there with the brown rice and the quinoa, and we're just going to add some wonderful fresh vegetables. Now in this case, we went ahead and got the grape tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. If you don't have either one, some of us are just buying classic oop tomatoes and adding those to here. Chop them up into bite-sized pieces. We're just going to add about a quarter of the bowl in the chopped tomato. We did a regular cucumber. Now you could do what I call the English cucumbers. We didn't peel it. Here again, a little way to get some fiber in there, but we did dice it again back into those bite-sized pieces. So we're just going to do about 1/4 of the bowl in this lovely fresh cucumber. Such a distinct flavor with cucumber. Now, if you didn't like cucumber, think of other things you could do. What looks like a cucumber? You're right, a zucchini. Dice your zucchini, throw it in here. Bingo, zingo, you've got it ready to go. Now, we did use the black olives. These are sliced. They're ready to go. This asks for the Kalamata olives, very Greek. These are sliced black ones. Still salty. You're still going to get that nice flavor. So we're going to do about 1/4 of the bowl space in the black olives, ready to rock and roll. And then, of course, it wouldn't be Greek if we didn't add a touch of the feta cheese. So we're also going to add a little bit of that feta cheese to our bowl. Kind of looks like the plate special in there, doesn't it? We got our protein and we got our vegetables, and we are going to add the chicken. Now, again, as I said, we're using chicken. This could easily be fish. If you are still eating red meat and you had a lovely red roast over the weekend, you could do some chilled red roast in here, some nice beef roast. But we're just going to lay this lovely chicken right in on the top here.
You could also use rotisserie chicken. That's a really easy one.
So easy. 101 ways to use a rotisserie chicken. This would be one of them. So go for it. We don't want to waste any of that chicken. And then, of course, the hot ingredient, you know, of 2020 and probably of last year, avocado. We put avocado on everything, don't we? So we're going to take a couple of these nice sliced avocados, place those also on the top, and add just a touch of basil in this case. We got some nice fresh basil, always so very, very aromatic, and we're just going to grab a couple of leaves.
And you could change this up too. You could use parsley. You could use like a flat leaf parsley or dill.
Or dill. And there you've got it. Now the last thing, of course, is we're just going to add a drizzle of the dressing that we just made.
So we've made before in one of our cooking classes, we made a Mediterranean lentil salad. So you could also switch out your quinoa and your brown rice for lentils if you would prefer.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Oh yeah. So we're looking at the grain or the starch in this case to add some fiber and certainly some antioxidants. We've got some vegetables in here. We've got that cucumber, we've got that tomato, and we've got a nice, in this case, lean source of protein with a touch of that feta cheese, just a touch of Greek going in there. So again, how easy was this? Something you could enjoy for lunch, dinner, if you're, you know, if the family's gone, you're alone, have it for dinner. It's great. It's a great way to use up those leftovers. So
pack up really nicely for lunch if you're going to work too.
Absolutely. Get one of those little bento boxes with the nice lids. Separate them out if you need to. You don't want it mixed together beforehand. Throw it together when you get to work. Put the dressing in a separate container so it's nice and crisp, and then add the dressing when you get to work. So that's a quick, easy bowl meal. Again, simple ingredients, ready to go. You can build it yourself and certainly enjoy it. Thanks for joining us today.